So when it stops recording, I can monitor it in real time. Okay, now I can put on another recording device. Help me, Rhonda.
It's already after 7.
Don't worry about the time now. Come here and help me. Get anything out of you is also always a nightmare, and it never changes. I took a power bank here. I'm going to slip it into my shirt pocket. And another recording device that I'm using is the head mount. Come here, Rhonda, help me. It is green right now. Come here, I said, for the 5th time. Get help from you. Thank God I have no kids with you. It's always a nightmare. It never changes. Now I want to connect it. Don't talk trash, please. I want to connect it to an external battery bank. And you see, as soon as I connect it, it will show you that it is 100% loaded. So it will go for 31 hours or so, supporting this device. Also, you can see the green light indicating that it's fully charged. And now we will see if it works. This is a head-mounted tablet from Realware. Rhonda, can you repeat it, please? Jesus Christ. Can you repeat on that one for jack shit? And now I want to see if it is working. This is a voice-activated device.
It's voice activated.
Rhonda, can you help me, please?
Voice activated.
Jesus, goonish out of you for sure. My camera. Record video. And you can see that it works.
Perfect.
And when I instruct it to turn off the flash, it heard the flash off. It turns off the flash. So at this point, I'm pretty much ready to go.
Okay.
I want to wrap up the various devices here. I can take also goggles with
Don't
me.
take the goggles.
Be quiet.
If people don't like to be recorded.
I'm not
on.
using it. Stop it.
What are
I'm
you
putting
gonna
it
do?
in the pocket. Stop
Okay.
talking so much. Later on, if I want it, I got it. You don't help. Don't hurt.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm ready, pretty much ready to go.
Okay. So turn off the loom.
So I want to refresh Psar, the problem step recorder, save it, and increment it to the next version. So I'm taking the current version. I repeat it, Rhonda.
You're going to change the time and day.
No, first of all, I'm going to put in a subscript of A after the year, so it reads 2024,
A.
sub A.
And change the time.
Then I don't change the time, but I put in a dash to indicate the current time.
Okay.
So the current time is a 7:04. I put 7:04 and space. And now I want to add to that the path. So I place the cursor on the path, right mouse click and copy to the clipboard buffer.
You copy the path to the clipboard button. Put your cursor in the front of the
Place
string.
the cursor at the
Beginning.
file name field, the first character position, and then paste
Paste.
the psar.txt subfolder there.
Put a backslash now.
And now I examine it again, click on the path again, and click on the
File
entire
name.
string,
File
copy
name.
it to the clipboard buffer, and then save it.
Save it.
And then I want to click review additional details and scroll up to see how many steps it took, about 45 steps. So I start anew and add a comment with the previous file name
Add a comment with the previous file name.
in the highlight area and comment dialog box. I paste it in, then hit return to examine the path.
Press enter.
I pressed enter, click OK to proceed with the recording, and immediately go to my notepads.
You went to your notepad.
First of all, the WordPad, and paste it in there, and then save.
Save your WordPad.
Then repeat it in the notepad,
Your notepad. Save.
edit, paste,
Right.
file, save.
Right.
And now I'm basically ready to start the wrap-up operation.
Stop recording.
So in the wrap-up operation, zip it up, just repeat what I said. I'm going to start from the loom, the cloud recorder, and stop it and listen to it. Then I copy the URL
Copy the URL.
to my clipboard buffer,
Clipboard buffer.
right mouse click and copy it, and then I want to listen to it, so I'm clicking on it to expedite the playback icon at a 2.5 speed.
Okay. So it went on. So move on.
Tom out. Add it as a comment to Psar and paste it in, and okay. Then insert it into my
Into what?
notepad.
Okay.
Repeat
Paste
it.
You're not inserting. Paste
Paste it.
Your notepad.
Edit, paste, and enter.
Enter.
And file save.
Save.
Then into the WordPad.
You do the WordPad.
Right mouse click and paste. And save. And now I'm going to go back to my notepad.
Going back to your notepad.
Add it.
Add it.
Select all.
Select all.
Edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then click the comment icon to suspend the playback. I examined it and it's fine.
Right.
And paste it.
Paste it.
As an addition to that, I want to add a summary.
Right.
Paste the summary.
Paste the summary.
Then scroll down to add chapters.
Add chapters.
Click the add chapters icon.
Add chapters icon.
And then save the
Save
3
it.
chapters.
Save the 3 chapters.
Finally, I want to see whether there's anything else that I can do right here.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to do tags, but I don't see what did they do with the tags
Maybe
field.
go out.
Go down and make it a little longer. Maybe it will emerge all of a sudden, but I don't see it. So
let's move on.
I'm going to minimize it for now and forget about it. Everything is fine here. Then I'm going to stop the recording. I want to tell my head mount, record video.
Because you said stop.
This is working fine.
So close it.
So we'll close this one. Now, I want to play back also that and this sounds fine.
Close it.
Close it.
MSN
Finally,
recorder.
MSN recorder.
Close.
I don't want to upload it, but I do want to play it back.
Play back. Okay, it's working.
Make it smaller.
Yeah. It's fine.
As small as possible. And max the volume.
Okay, this is still running. This one. Right here. This is
So
running.
now
This is
X out of that.
X out of this one too. Webcam. Max. Close that.
X
Close
out
it.
of
You
that.
didn't X out of it.
Okay, X out of that.
And now the MSN recorder.
MSN recorder is fine
Right.
also, so I'm going to X out of that.
Right.
The only thing that remains is to refresh Psar. So I want to save it. Then grab the previous one. This will be version B. Can you repeat it, please?
Yeah, version B. You want to change the time frame?
Version B. And the current time is 7:11.
Right.
So put in 11.
Right. Yeah.
ZP.
Right.
Everything else. Then I want to grab the path to psar.txt.
Copy the path. Putting it in
Copy to the
bottom
clipboard buffer. That stands for problem step recorder executable. And then I want to insert it as a prefix to the file name field, followed by a backslash.
And then copy the entire.
Then focus again on the path.
And then go back to the file name.
Focus again on the file name to review it. Copy to the clipboard buffer, save it,
Right.
and then scroll up to see that this was step 100.
Right.
At this point, I will start a new one and add a comment with the previous file name as we are getting ready to go out. Okay, so now we finish with everything except pasting all the file names in my notes. So I'm going to go back to the top of my notes, edit, paste,
What's in the clipboard?
and some spaces, and file save. Then repeat it the same.
With your notepad.
Notepad,
With your WordPad. Not notepad.
WordPad,
Not notepad.
paste again, and a few spaces to segregate it from the rest of the file, and save it. And now I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Until we come back, shut the shop, and call it a day. So we have everything. Should I leave a little light here? When we come back, it won't be completely dark.
No, you know what? Make it in the hallway, not here.
In the hallway, so turn on the light now. Flash on. Okay. Okay, so we are ready to go. Can you excuse me, please? Get the beauty in the driver's seat. Beauty's first. Are you ready, Beauty?
Where do my glasses go?
Right between your legs. Let's put it on before you break it some more.
I dropped one of the lenses.
You don't have another pair?
Not with me.
Right there,
Where?
in between your legs. You don't see something shiny there? Put your
No.
hand
I
down.
see it. Right here.
You want to let me fix it for you before you break it completely?
I lost it again.
I lost my heart in San Francisco.
Do you see it?
You just dropped it right there, another shiny object right there.
Yeah.
Let me
Fix it.
give it to me before you
Well,
break it
I don't
again.
need it when I drive.
You don't?
No.
But you should put it on. This way you don't have to mess with it and you wouldn't drop it and break it and all kinds
No,
of...
you'll fix it in the car.
Oh, I see, you cracked it now. So now you completely broke it. It's not only fell out, but you broke it. In order to keep it inside, it will have to be not glued, but rubber bands for now. So you can read, okay?
I don't have to have anything.
So it's not any big deal. Don't exaggerate every time. Let me show you what I'll do temporarily. Later on, I can glue it too. But what you did is you broke the frame, you understand? In order to keep it, yes. So hold it with your two fingers like so. And keep it, hold it like this and keep it like that. And I'll put a little rubber band, a little purple rubber band, so it kind of looks like a design. Just hold it like I showed you before, because I need to wrap it up. Hold it so this is exposed.
What is exposed?
I guess you don't have a brain, you don't understand. This is exposed, so I
The
can.
temple.
The temple, yes.
So speak in English.
So the temple is exposed this way. Even when you drop it, it won't break so quickly again and again. It will look like a little design at the end.
Be careful.
We don't want to break the rubber band.
No, you don't want to break the temple.
Temple has nothing to do with it.
But if you press down on it, you break the temple too.
I don't break anything. Don't. Stock trash. And that, once you move it to the side, it won't, shouldn't bother you at all, you understand? Move it all the way to the side, so it just will prevent the lens from coming out until such time that I will glue it later. But in the meantime, you will be able to read just fine. And it will look like a little design.
Yeah.
Just
my shirt.
Right. See if you can put it on and it bothers your eyes.
No, it's fine.
So just leave it on your...
No, I can't.
Okay, fine. Okay, so we are ready to rumble now?
Yeah, so get in the car.
Okay, let's go. Drive out. I want to make sure the lights work. Okay, we got the beauty in the car. We're ready to rumble.
Put on your belt.
Okay,
Put on your seat.
fine.
There was a accident. Right?
Okay, so now we are going to head to Miami-Dade Community College, where the GP Tuesday meeting will take place to discuss the AI and computer security. We have to get in there in time to catch a glimpse of the presentation. I'm going to save some power since it is so dark and you cannot see anything anyways. We are going to suspend some of the recordings until later time.
Turn off. See here?
And you have to be very careful when you drive around,
She's on her phone.
because you have a lot of people with phones, a lot of students
Just even people walking.
that walk around with their phone and not paying any attention to what they're doing. And it is so dark, you can hardly see them, and they walk on the street also.
And she was gray. She was wearing gray clothing. Can you see if there's somebody coming?
Just creep quickly, you're okay.
No, I'm
Just
not
creep
going
quickly, I said.
What?
Creep up quickly, you're clear. Let's go. Okay, we got out of it. You can see here people are preparing already for Christmas decorations.
No,
Oh,
Halloween.
Halloween?
Didn't you see that was a skeleton?
Halloween, fine.
Halloween, and you see on the
And
left.
here you
the
see the
green
sukkah.
Right.
For the Chabad house,
Yeah, nobody in there, but there's a lot of lights.
for the Jewish holiday.
Right. Now it's coming up to Simchat Torah.
So here we're going to go into the
Looks like there's
stop
something
sign.
Looks like
There
there's
is some
something
event.
at the school.
Go straight a little. I want to show the school and stuff like that at night.
I'm gonna go this way.
So go straight.
No, I can't go straight. I want to go
No.
through. I can't go
So give
through.
him a beep. Go straight and give him a beep. Maybe he will move back a little and let you go through.
Thank you. Wait
Be
till-
careful that you don't hit him. Okay, good.
And here's
Okay,
soccer.
so here you can see on my right hand side
They're playing soccer.
is the
Soccer.
middle school and a soccer game. Miami Ponce de Leon Middle School. And right after there is the Temple Judea. And to prevent terror actions, you see a few cars there. It may be some kind of special events for the Jewish holidays, preparation for the various events. There is a sukkah maybe in the back there. But you see that there are very few people here.
There's no event.
So there are only probably various employees. You can see the surveillance system from the city of Coral Gables,
This looks like
but
this.
no major police cars.
Yes,
Oh,
there
there
are.
is two police cars here. So there may be some event that they are protecting.
Need your flash?
And now we're going to
Maybe turn off your phone.
suspend some of the recording until we get to downtown. So flash off. Stop recording. Now we're on our way. The time now is 7:22. We'll see how long it takes us to reach Miami-Dade.
Probably like 25 minutes.
About 25 minutes. So we should be there at about 8. I'd like to discuss with you what I want to achieve with this GP Tuesdays.
What do you want?
I would like to build some kind of an organization of engineering types that are interested in working with AI.
Like the first one, what were they called?
Doesn't matter now. Let's forget about the history and look forward.
No, it's not looking forward.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember the first week we went there, it was co-sponsored by another group that were software engineers. There were engineers that are programming in AI.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is their name or what are they called.
That's what I was trying to think. What were they gonna? They were a couple of weeks ago. They co-sponsored an event.
Yeah.
What were they called? They
Not-
were a group that was more restricted, that you had to, before they sent you an invitation, they would check you out if you qualified.
But what is their name? You don't
Okay.
remember.
It's something about, I think, connections or AI.
Oh, Connect, yes.
Weren't they? What were they called? That's
think,
what I wanted to think about. You said, don't think about
Maybe
the past.
AI Connect. We have to check them out.
Right. You can ask that guy. What was the other group?
The problem is Tuesday is simple.
No, but I'm just saying.
GP Tuesday,
Right.
that's it. And I think GP Tuesday is just Miami.
No.
No?
GP Tuesdays, it's plural, and it's a national organization, and then they have chapters. Can you turn off the light? It's right in my face.
Flash off. Why do I always have such a hard time talking with you?
Because you'd say, don't think about the past. You wanted a group that was technical. You understand?
And this is not technical, Tuesday.
GP Tuesdays is less technical than the one that was the connection. What were they called? Connectors or Gen AI connection or something. I wanted to think about it. They were there 2 weeks ago and they co-sponsored it. Remember, they were co-sponsors. And I spoke to that guy. He said I could contact him in November. He was finishing up his platform.
Yeah, can you go to the middle lane, please?
Yeah.
And stay here. I got a name that I want to specialize in phone applications, something that is calling and receiving phone calls, you understand? AI that receives and makes phone calls. Do you understand?
AI that receives and makes phone calls.
Yes, that works,
So maybe
everything regarding phone calls, texting, notification, but using the telephone on the wire and the wireless systems as a backbone, an AI that is integrated with it, that people can put everywhere a chatbot, an AI chatbot like callannie.ai that has a vanity phone number like 640 call Sam. Do you understand that?
you want to, basically you want a name, a vanity phone number that will call your chatbot. And
Not only that, will respond to phone calls also. And I want to make a presentation to the group, especially the engineers, and set up a group that will help me do it. I will fund everything and I will buy the equipment, and I can store it at the university and use the university power, so I don't have to worry
First
about.
of all, you don't want to be discussing what you're going to be using the university.
I'm telling you,
No, but
Jesus,
you
can
tell
you
other
please help me?
No.
Rhonda, try to understand before you shoot trash. Try to understand the problem with these systems. First of all, they're expensive, and secondly, they get very hot. So you want to have industrial air conditioning that will keep it cool all the time. It has a built-in cooling system, sometimes a water cooling system, but it is consuming a lot of power, and I want people to come and code it and program it with me in my office sometimes. And otherwise, I want to monitor it remotely from around the world. And I want to have an AI, multiple AI chatbots from various vendors demonstrated by receiving phone calls and sending out calls, making calls to a notification to members, for example, of these groups, to tell them what is the topic and whether the plan is carried on or was canceled, or maybe the speakers were changing.
So
Notification by SMS, email, and also notification, and use a Google Voice to communicate. Do you understand that?
Right now,
Please, before you throw trash, just understand what it is about. And then use it as a demo for the classes and find a way that is no code, idiot proof, that students like your students and yourself can do it without having to worry about it much. You can teach it in one evening, just like you taught.
notebook LM.
That's right. The level of difficulty of notebook ML.
It's not ML.
It's LM.
So why do you say ML?
I made a mistake.
You always make mistakes.
So I stand corrected. I made a mistake. Do you understand that? I made a mistake the third time. I'm sorry, I apologize. And I want to invite some engineers that are capable of helping me and tell them that I want to make a little workbook and a ebook for the students so they can follow it screen by screen, keystroke by keystroke,
Like the audio.
like an audit trail basically of how to use it and how to deploy it. So every student can, and every instructor with minimum intelligence and competence, IT competence level, can do it in less than an hour. So they can teach it in the class, hand out the ebook, and then the most of the students that will try it will be able to do it. And thereafter they will be getting they will set up a subsystem for themselves to put their resume and some information about themselves, to make to connect and to put a hyperlink and connect it to their website.
So it'll be like a chat.
It will be a chat, but an AI chat, but with telephony, two-way telephony capabilities, inbound and outbound, which means when you call the number, for example, in this case, it will be iJam GP Tuesdays. When you dial it, it will. It's a vanity phone number with the area code +1 character spells the word iJam. iJam GPT Tuesday. And you can illustrate it in various ways. For example, it will be like internet jamming on a GPT Tuesday, meeting physically and also online, and we will connect and also demonstrate how they're streaming it now and how to do a stream that we're already doing with Zoom, but also do it with the previous vendor that was doing it before, that we did it before with, that they are using. But especially, I will do several examples of telephony, outbound and inbound calls, and I'd like to set up.
What's the difference between that now that you can attach and which you could do
That it will be locally hosted physically on my computer in my office, and another clone in your computer in your office, and maybe another one in the duplex, and they will be backing each other up. So anytime one of them is down, the other one, all three of them will not be down all at the same time. To demonstrate the point of a local host and a remote host, and the remote host will be websites like Wix or some and others. And then I will make a web server locally also.
Several outbound calls together, so you want to be like that emergency notification system?
Yes, that we can make a reminder, for example. Let's say that it is in 7 o'clock, there is a session, will start at 6:30, so by 6 o'clock to send a quick reminder that everything is according to plan, and the meeting is going to start at 6:30 and the lecture at 7. Like a quick note. But it will be in a way of a phone call also. It doesn't matter. The bot will make the phone calls, and the bot will leave a message, and it doesn't matter if they answer it or not. And if they answer it, will be a short conversation telling them that we are planning on doing the session and hope to see you there, either in person at the Miami-Dade room, this and that, or on a live broadcast with this URL. Then they can click on the URL and they will see the live broadcast. It will be an AI chatbot that can converse with you on anything. So if you have questions, what is computer security, it can tell you what is computer security, just like Colani, you understand? Unlike a dumb receptionist, it will be intelligent. So somebody that doesn't know what does the topic mean, they can ask the chatbot, what does it mean by computer security? And a chatbot like Colani will give an explanation and even give him a citation on Google that you can go and find out, or on YouTube, find out videos about the topic so you can understand better what it is about. Do you understand? And just like I told this Carlos, what I want you to do is clone Colani and ram pam pam me no garbage and help me put it on a local host. And don't tam me, don't worry about it. If it doesn't run on your computer fast enough, I will get a laptop and a desktop with enough power to run it fast. You just get a demo running, a demo that works, and I will tam me no garbage, and I will take care of the rest of the stuff.
Carlos is not doing phone class.
I told him clone Colani, period. End of topic. Clone Colani and the vanity phone number. And I'll give you another number, but that is an example of what I want. 640 call Sam, and I will provide you with another number that will be dedicated to one AI chatbot. Do you understand it?
So it's different if you just want to clone Annie, but you want to be able to train Annie with your questions. Got it?
No, then of course the main reason for doing it all together is because I want it, first of all, I want to train it on my own documents, on my own courses, namely management accounting and introduction to IT, with an emphasis all the time about AI. Do you understand? So for example, in the case of management accounting, everything that we are doing in management accounting, how can AI enhance it? How can AI, for somebody that is not an accountant, that is an engineer, for example, and now all of a sudden they're running a company and they don't understand accounting, will be no problem, because you'll be, the chatbot will make for you the templates, the spreadsheets, and also illustrate it to you on the fly.
So how's it gonna?
It's going to have templates, Excel templates or spreadsheet templates. We'll use Google or Excel for every financial statement, and you can change the number and the name. Instead of company ABC, you'll put your company in. And if you don't understand what it is, you'll ask the chatbot and it will explain it to you. And it's all communicating, voice communication. So this is what we want from people. So the guy, for example, with real estate, I told him that we would like to host him, but we would like to see whatever he did with voice. And he says he's working in it already, so when it will be ready, let us know.
You have to break it down. There's so many things here.
There's nothing.
Yes, there is.
Nothing there.
It is
Just
not.
clone, call Annie.ai, and have clone, develop the AI, the training I'm going to do. You don't need to do any training.
But
you
you
just
have to
clone it, no garbage.
And how are you going to train it? If it's not
Don't
set up
worry
to
about
train?
it. That the
What do
training you can leave to me.
How are you
What
gonna
I want
train
you to do is to develop a clone. And initially run it on your laptop or on your computer until it works. And if it is too slow, also don't worry about it. As long as it works and doesn't crash all the time, will be good enough. And then we will transfer it, and I will get the top of the line laptop and the top of the line PC that will be able to handle that plus a lot more.
But the whole
And at the
idea-
beginning, build it on the cloud, so you don't have to worry about hardware. And you can get free cloud space for developers on various platforms.
Give it out.
And then once it works, then make a local
First, you
host
get it-
example of it. But let's start with the cloud. Everybody can get free cloud space for a demo.
So don't emphasize so much the local host. Just do the cloud. But the question is
It's
you still-
important. Why it is so important to emphasize the local host? Because that immediately separates the dummies from the rest. I don't want to deal with dummies that don't understand what local host is. So you ask them, do you understand what is localhost? And a dummy will say yes, so then you ask him, what do you think it is? And you'll see in a second, is that tram-tam-tummy, no garbage? If this is somebody that has any clue about development, they will know what it is, and those that don't will immediately display their ignorance or will be forced to say, I have no idea what you're talking about. This is why it is important.
So you want me to drop you first?
Yeah, drop me first, because
Or late?
not only that we are late, but go to the close place. If there is a spot, then park it there. If not, park it in the public space and tell them you're going to the lab.
What you should do is you should tell them to look at callannie.ai.
Yeah, well, of course I'll tell them to look at it.
And then you want to do that, but you want to train the difference between, because they'll say, why not just use Call Annie? The idea is that you want to make it trainable. Call Annie is not trainable.
And not only trainable, but also running on local host.
Yeah, but first, even before.
Because I don't, for training purposes, when I'm in the lab, I don't want to have to worry about connectivity. And I also want to demonstrate a local host for companies that want to be sure that there is no way to infiltrate it. So when I put it in a hospital and I want to be 100% sure that nobody will get into it, I can put it off the internet and then turn it on the internet only under supervision, and otherwise there is no internet connectivity, and you cannot by accident expose it to the World Wide Web and expose the private, personal medical records of individuals to the World Wide Web, and it will be very hard to penetrate it if there is no internet connectivity. Do you understand? This is why it is important to stress it, also for a security standpoint. So anybody that does real development has to use a local host. Because when I do development, I don't need to have every second connectivity issues. There's enough challenge with the graphics boards and everything else. And let's go by here. If there is a parking, don't drop me. If there's a parking spot right here, then park here already, and that's it. To worry about it.
You look in the front.
Can you let me out? Let me out so I can help you. It's very windy, so you have to be really careful. Okay. You're fine. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, I'm coming out. Oh, she's going out too. Okay, she's coming out. That's it. Perfect. Okay, let's go. It's important that you don't leave anything that looks like a purse in the front seat here.
I'm taking my purse.
Yeah, take it, please.
You want to go?
Record video. Flash on. Flash on.
Bobby, be careful.
Okay, that's good.
Maybe turn off your light.
Maybe help me run. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Me, Rhonda, yeah. Get her out of my heart. Can you help me, Rhonda? You have to be careful that they don't run into you. Help me make sure that the bottom is lined up. Can you help me, Rhonda?
Let me see.
Is this the same? You know what I'm asking you?
Yeah, make sure your bottom, it looks like it's lined up.
Okay.
I go through here. Turn off your flash.
Fine, I said.
And close it next to your body.
Fine.
And close it next to
Okay, bye. Bye. Thank you.
So yeah, debugging this stuff is crazy, and you can see how much these proofs fail too.
I think so.
They will like sometimes they'll go
Where
like
can I check in?
it won't be straightforward. It won't be like the manager agent goes bang 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 always 7. He's like he'll try to talk to the first agent like 7 times and then it'll work. But then he'll talk to the second guy, the second worker like 3 times. And then it'll work. And then for some reason he might go back to the first agent and know 7 times.
My wife, she will come here. She has the ticket. She did the ticket.
We need to check it.
So
Okay, fine. So what do you want me to
here
do?
we go.
What?
You have Luma?
Have what?
Crew AI.
My wife did the check-in. She's in the bathroom. She'll be coming in a minute.
Can you give us a check?
Yep. Yeah. So
Follow protocol, so
this is not me anymore. This is we're just waiting for the crew to finish
make
this.
sure that
I did my job.
fire marshals are in charge and
I
everything.
probably see like all
So
over
let
the
me
place.
go ahead and make sure you have a Luma.
So the crew's at work, you know.
Let me check if I find you on the desk first.
So yeah, so crew's chugging along. So you kind of get a gist of what he's doing. He's going to each website. He's extracting all the text from it, right?
This is
It's whatever day, whatever blah blah blah. You know?
at gmail.com.
And yeah, you see sometimes I gave it the exact website, but for some reason he went to this.
Wait until my wife comes. She
What's your
will.
name? I can find you with your name.
This is my name.
Rush?
ARush, like ARush to the bathroom.
Okay, that's very cool.
So you could,
But I don't see you there.
Whatever gender you want.
I can just search for person matches Rush.
It may be there.
See Dr. Sarah Rush in there?
Yeah, fine. This is it.
No.
Yes. I'm AV.
Let me check the LinkedIn profile. You don't look like the LinkedIn profile to be honest.
AV
It's not me.
Russianek. You understand?
No, it's not working out. I mean,
Yeah, give me a second. Let me
Yeah. Take your time.
if it doesn't work this time, I mean, unless it's like a problem, yeah. Let's see what the final outcome is. So for some reason, he's going
This
to
is
like multiple websites.
Dr.
on this
ARush.
website.
Yeah.
He's going to multiple pages.
This
on
is the
website.
name.
Okay.
We
So,
have a protocol.
yeah. So, he's the one organizing the event.
Okay.
If he doesn't let you in, I can let you into the.
Fine, fine. Okay.
I'm sorry, but
What can I
he's the
do?
organizer.
You have to register up front. I'm sorry.
Fine. So let her come here and see if she wants to register, and if not, we will
registration is
do
closed yesterday.
without it. It's okay.
I'm sorry about that, man.
That's all right. It's not exactly will make me or break me this meeting,
No,
so
I'm
don't worry.
pretty sure it won't. Pretty sure it won't. Okay.
I mean,
Okay, see.
this guy, he's stuck here. I mean, what's... You know what? Just out of courtesy of time, I'm gonna get off stage.
You're okay to leave now?
But
No, my wife is in the bathroom and I'm waiting for her. She registered us,
Okay.
but apparently
Closed yesterday, so.
it's okay. We'll do without it. Don't worry. I'm just waiting for it to come.
going to this random pages.
I'm so sorry, sir.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Fine.
And then here, see, it goes by. I commented there a while. But it's still going. And then, long story short, is now you can see like how these things, how reliable they really are, right? So now you
Is your wife?
Yes.
relocate, it's non-deterministic, correct? So I think this is actually good. You can actually now see under the hood.
She didn't register?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, so we would leave. Let her come out of the bathroom.
I was just checking to see if I can help you out, but I don't.
Don't worry about it. I don't think that it will make me or break me if I stay or not.
Just helping out for tonight.
I understand.
Big news about raising, what, 20 million? Congratulations to Crew AI. Just
Can I grab you a
fantastic
drink or
stuff.
anything,
Big
soda,
and
anything?
wow, we
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
Waiting?
Yeah.
I'll get you something.
Give me a sandwich too while you're at it.
Going at GP Tuesdays a few months ago on Asians, so incredible. Oh, I didn't see that. Well, you know, there we go. That's right. Four GP Tuesdays. Well, now we're going to go ahead and bring up John Frederick. He is the incredible person who came over to GP Tuesdays, and he's a founder
Thanks a
of
lot.
Alchemist
Plates, so I
AI.
brought
Thanks
you
a
this.
lot. That's good. Thank you.
Chat systems into hotels around the world. So come on up to the stage and let's give a round of applause.
We're not registered. We have to register for the events.
Fine.
Was it not in the left?
Fine, so let's go.
Let's go. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
It was so rude, huh?
Hmm.
It was so rude, huh?
Yeah.
I think they didn't like it that we were asking too many questions.
No, I don't think that they care. People don't register.
Okay. So what was it about? They came right away when you went to get the food or what?
Yeah.
You took the food and then they came up to you?
Good.
I registered last week. I didn't register this week.
Register next
Yeah.
time.
It's fine, that's fine. We came late.
So windy. makes a big deal.
I know. You're there already. You could have registered on the spot, huh?
Well, it doesn't want to let you register. You have to close the registration.
They're not too far away. We went together. That's good. Huh? Little snobby. Little snobby there.
It's not snobby, so they want to have it organized.
Okay. But they said that you can't come back or what?
No, just register. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you wanted me to get in?
Yeah. Yeah.
They say take your food and go out again.
Well, I didn't even take the food. They didn't give me a chance. But the guy was nice enough to go and bring me food.
Oh, he brought you food?
Be careful.
I'm trying to find my... We got 6 nights tonight. So you fix my glasses?
Does a terrible job of managing it. You know, he should put on the website, you cannot come if you don't register. I'm not so interested in it anyway.
What was it about?
Computer security.
Yeah. Really? It's windy, huh?
Well, stop here. Take your time.
Got stuck in the car. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't want to go without my belt, you know? Good idea? Don't want me stuck. Okay. You need to take off the shirts. Miami-Dade. They're not working, right?
Huh?
No, I just feel it's a little spooky down there. You don't?
No. Understood, not yet.
Oh.
Maybe later on.
Chicken. This is flag. I think this one. This is flag. Here to the left is where it used to be the music.
Yeah.
Remember?
Try to drive in the middle lane.
Well, I have to go to the right. This is like logs, I think. So it looks like they didn't get funding this year. You know what I mean?
Which day?
That music outside.
Oh.
I read that what's his face took away money for the arts.
Yeah.
DeSantis took away the Florida money.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Jim? You see, they have all these open space here,
Yeah.
not rented. So, hey, you got it.
Yeah.
Look how crowded.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because I'm going to make a right up here on 995. That's why. Here's the next block is I have to go to the right. Do you understand?
Yes. So make.
So I want to get in the right lane.
Wait until the next block.
No, I'm do it here. Don't go here. Wait. Quite a few people here now.
It's a good idea that it requires registration, because then they can order the food accordingly.
Right, they don't have to have leftovers.
Yeah.
And even you register and you don't show up, they don't do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I remember the first time they said a couple of weeks ago, say 200 registered and 150 showed up or something. You know what I mean?
Well,
So there's always more that show up, but there's more that a lot of people register that don't show up.
a lot of people show up and don't register. told you should make a right here. You should wait until you are in the next block. Do you hear me talking to you more?
Start walking. Be careful. What time is it? They don't know. Quite windy, huh?
Yeah, it's very windy.